Let's now bring in Chicago Alderman Anthony Napolitano. He's a former Chicago police officer. Sir, thanks for being with us. Take a look at this, an op-ed published by Democratic Rep. Delia Ramirez. She writes, I represent part of Chicago in Congress. Trump wants us scared and silent. The president's harmful policies, combined with his use of fear-based propaganda and militarization, clearly reflect tactics commonly used by authoritarian regimes to silence dissent. What do you say?
Oh, I think that's ridiculous. This is coming from a freshman alderman that hasn't really experienced anything throughout the city. I mean, I've worked for the city now for 25 years. I've seen what crime's like on the streets. If you just take our last 2 years under this administration, we have 4,286 people shot in this city. Those are ridiculous numbers. Those are numbers that everybody should be embracing and saying, how do we make this better? If our federal government and our president is willing to bring the National Guard here, whether it's the FBI, the DEA in the future, bring them. We need all the help we can get. The truth is we have a crime problem here. It needs to be embraced and it needs to be fixed, like I've said for years, or we're going to lose this city.
What about the stat that shows us Illinois not even on the top 10 list of states in terms of homicide rates, and then also not in the list of top 10 cities in terms of overall crime? Meaning, even if you don't dispute the fact that Chicago is crime-ridden, should it be the top priority for the president?
Yeah, I think it should be absolutely the top priority for the president. Actually, we just initiated a little bit of a report that we sent to our superintendent of police asking to see the crime stats, because unfortunately what happens throughout the country and in Chicago as well is you might have homicide rates up, but when you reclassify those as death investigations, on paper that number doesn't show as high anymore. When you've got shootings where there's no victims, but there's actually rounds that have been shot and there's damage to property, they label those things now sometimes damage to property, not an overall shooting. When they find those shells on the ground, sometimes they label those things in the report as found property, not rounds found that would be acclaimed as a shooting. So numbers, even when I was in a job, and my father is on the job, my uncle, my brother, my cousin, the whole family, this goes on. For anyone to say it doesn't happen, it's ridiculous. Our numbers aren't down. And people in your last segment have said that. Chicagoans don't feel like crime's down. It actually feels more like it's up. It's a scary place to live now.
We got to leave it there. Thank you so much for taking time with us today. We appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.